Hello everyone, Zika here. Again, this one will be a little shorter because there's not much change. This is the part 2 of the review of the Majora's Mask. I'm calling it the, I'm gonna get his name wrong. And I'm reading it from a tab I'm reading on my internet, Udolowa arc. Meaning that I'm taking on the first boss. So, the first things first. Not first part, first things first. Everything's the same still. Graphics really have changed. Everything, nothing too surprising. Get into the swamp, get the potion, revive the witch that somehow Link doesn't remember, or it's like, you look familiar type deal. Everything seems about the same, even going into the Dooku Palace and everything. But I did notice one thing, and I feel like this wasn't in the N64. I remember as the Dooku, you find out, oh, there's a bean guy you need to get. You need to get these magic beans in order to get to the monkey and get into prison and everything. You have to go through the garden to find them and everything. Well, it turns out you don't need to go to the garden anymore. When you enter where the main area of the Dooku Palace is, assuming you're going in, gates in front of you where the Dookus are just guarding the entrance, if you take the right way, like through the lily pads and everything, look at it, there's a hole. Huh, what's this hole doing here? Go down. Oh, look, it's the magic bean guy. Okay. Wait, there are two exits. Where does this exit go? Oh, this is the alternate entrance into the beans. And guess where it is? Yep, in the Dooku Palace garden. So instead of players going through the challenge, like in Ocarina of Time, going through the guards and everything, try to get to one area, they made it simple so you don't have to go through it. It's like, yeah, you can just take the easy path and just jump lily pads. I was not happy with that, because it took the fun challenge out of it. Because I was going through the garden and I'm like, oh, I think I went to the wrong garden. And then I had to remember, wait, where do I put the seed again? Is it the right or left path? I think it's the right path, because left path is the maze thing. And I went there, I'm like, okay, there's this soil, what's this hole doing here? Go in, he's right there. Anywho, you get the song and everything, just like the same story. Graphics are still amazing and everything. You go to the temple and everything, and you play the song, the temple rises up, which they really changed, because I think they changed it a bit, because I remember in the N64, the water looked like it splashed over you, and it was poisonous water, which reminds me, the water, it's actually like pinkish. Like I was looking at, well, I'll explain how I know this. The water between the old one and the new one, there wasn't really much of a difference. I mean, at times I thought the water wasn't poisonous. Didn't look like it. Going to the temple, graphics amazing. Really enhance everything. It looks like a Dooku freaking temple. You see the Dooku King's face carved in the walls and everything. The lost fairies are still there, but I think they rearranged some of them. Like, I got lost and I actually had to look at a video. That's how I know about the water. I had to look up the video to figure out where one fairy was, because I remembered it was a beehive you're supposed to shoot, and it wasn't on the wall. I'm like, where is it? I know there's one fairy I'm missing, and I found out they moved the beehive, which is fine. It was in the same room, so keep that in mind. There's a beehive in one room where it's supposed to be, but it's just in a different spot. Everything's the same, and it's just amazing. The puzzles and everything are the same. Nothing's been changed, nothing's been added, except the boss fight. This is not a bad thing. Now before, if anybody remembers from playing the N64, Alduwa was very easy to kill. Some of you are probably like, no he wasn't. Yes he was. My lowest record time to kill Alduwa was 50 seconds in N64. Because you could literally just take the bow, shoot him, run up to him, hit him. He wouldn't do a thing. Yeah, at times he would block, but you could literally just keep attacking him. It wasn't even the challenge. He might as well just stood there and took the damage. I was very impressed with what they changed. when I saw Aldo, I'm like, okay, I know every boss has changed, and there's at the back of the neck, I don't know why I'm doing it like this, there's a giant eye. I don't know if I was picky about the eye, but I like weak spots like that, and it turns out the eye looks like Majora's eye from the mask. What I'm assuming is in the story, Majora decided to seal the deities and everything, and to keep those deities in control, put a little curse mark on them, and that's the eye. Get rid of the eye, you break the curse of the area. It made a lot more sense than killing a freaking giant guy and then, oh, get his mask. Oh, there's no evil in that. Just a living deity. I just killed it. Don't even know how he's evil. But anyway, the battle's very different. Aldo will actually put his shield up, his sword up and everything. He blocks. He goes boom, boom. He tries hitting you and everything. You have to find a way around him. The best way to actually attack him is when he starts jumping around, trying to call for reinforcements and everything. That's when you attack him. They actually made him do all these little things so you can have your force to attack him. Eventually, he actually does it very little. I think the battle when I faced him took at least 2 minutes. I mean, it's the first boss, it's easy, but you had to do the combo of hitting him and then shooting arrows at him, and then when he falls down, you have to hit the eye. You don't just keep attacking him, you have to attack the eye. So hitting him doesn't affect him. It's just thing to knock him down. So I was very impressed how they changed the boss. They made him a little more difficult, a little more of a challenge. It wasn't like 50 seconds or anything. So I'm very looking forward to the other bosses, because I heard about the changes of the bosses. So I'm very happy about it. And then after that, you do the maze thing. You get the pig mask and everything. That's all the same. So essentially the first temple area, everything's the same. Graphics are amazing. And thank you for freaking changing the boss, because I like a challenge. Every boss is so easy to kill in the N64. It was like facing Dharma from Ocarina of Time, except 4 times, and then you got to Majora, it's like, oh, this is like King Kadago, or whatever the freaking thing is. But anyway, that's my part 2 of my review. I will be playing today, actually. That's as far as I got yesterday. But I will be taking on the second temple area, which that one I'm going to pay close attention, because the ice area I find the most difficult, because it seems like there's a lot you have to do. So I'm going to pay close attention and all of that. So until then, because of these just 2 reviews, I already recommend the game. Get it for the 3DS, 2DS, whatever it is. I don't even think you need that little extra C-stick thing, like, honestly. There's really no need. Unless you really want to see what's behind you and everything, but it just takes the fun out of it. I'm just saying, I'm not saying get the new 3DS, but I just recommend the game. So, until then, I'll see you in the next video.